start. I'm always half asleep. Oh, good morning. Kind of a rough night. I slept better than I normally do up here though, which was nice. Sounded like it was not a great night for Steve either, but it'll have to be enough. But it was really nice at the same time. Just really, really quiet. No wind. Nothing making any noises. Almost a little bit creepy. Here's a look at my coffin. It's just big enough for me. So we both just decided to get up and finally get the day going. The sun was just creeping over the horizon, but there must be some clouds or something now. But need to get some breakfast and get on with the day, and then the 7-hour drive back to Salt Lake, or back to Boise. Was just grabbing some water to filter this morning in the old Seanock. Thought I would stop and show you the morning vista. A little bit of cloudiness. A little bit of smoke mixed in. There was some sun shining in on camp a little while ago. Pretty nice. It's about it's 51 degrees, which is about what it was when we went to sleep. Really odd weather for up here. Normally, as soon as the sun goes down, the temperature really starts dropping. But it didn't do that last night. And I'm not complaining. It was pretty nice. I may wonder if these size 14s belong to me. And he would be right. That's some big feet. Let's see what Steve's doing. What's Tough Steve doing over here?
Slowly getting breakfast going.
That's gonna be good this morning. I'm hungry.
Yeah. I'm just having grits and that blueberry cobbler that came in my MRE.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Figured it'd be a good breakfast.
Yeah. I'm just having some oatmeal and probably a couple bars.
Yeah.
Meal bars, yeah. Just got the water processing. I have the purification tablets down in the bag, so the water's filtering through, and then we'll get further cleaned up, hopefully. That water, though, even with the neutralization tab, it still tastes pretty nasty. I think that lake is pretty foul. It doesn't get any fresh water, I don't think. Steve, have you seen any creeks going in there?
No, it's all. I don't know where the water comes in, but it's probably usually flowing in the spring. Fills it up, you know.
Yeah.
But by now, it's all dried up.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either.
That's my guess.
Yeah, and maybe the rains help keep it going in the summer. But one of these days, we'll walk all the way around it. But I thought it was 51 degrees. I actually read it wrong. It's 57 degrees at 8 o'clock. And there really hasn't been much sun. You can see that. So when we went to bed, it was low 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of at 51. But yeah, it got warmer through the night, which is just so weird for up here. Normally it turns really frigid. Yeah.
Crazy.
I'd say.
So Joe and I were just talking about our Spitfire tents. And it's probably the most enduring tent of everything I've ever bought. I still use it. Like I used it last year at Shepherd Lake, even though I had other tents available, better tents, better made, bigger, more space. I still really enjoy using mine.
I think it's really cool. I like the color. Something about it.
The neon green.
Yeah. And I like the fact that it's Eureka. I don't know why. Maybe just because they're an old American company.
Yeah.
But it was fun to buy from them. I remember thinking that.
One of the first tents I bought for backpacking was the Eureka Solitaire. And it's basically a bivvy tent. You can't sit up in it at all. And that's what led me to this tent, is I got trapped in it in the desert in a downpour. I was laying down in this tent.
Remember this?
And I realized I couldn't change my clothes. I couldn't do anything but lay there and listen to it rain.
Just deal with it.
It was watertight. It did a great job.
But it was like
I was just
this tall.
Yeah, it's like just
Glorified
enough room
bivvy.
to lay down in.
Yeah.
And it was raining hard enough that all I could do was lay there and do nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
That's not fun.
And that's when it occurred to me I need something I can sit up in. So I stayed with Eureka, which is a pretty affordable brand.
Yeah.
It's not high-end backpacking gear or anything. But I don't think these weigh very much, do they?
I think without the footprint, I didn't bring one this time. It was like 3.5 pounds of steak, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
I mean, for $125, that's pretty good.
I now use the Outdoor Vitals Dominion 2, and that weighs 5 pounds. But it's palace compared to.
Yeah.
It's got lots of room.
It's decent for even 2 people.
2 doors, 2 vestibules. 2 people could fit in there. Your gear in the vestibules. It's a palace. And that's what I've been using all this year backpacking.
Yeah.
But it's still wonderful to pull this thing out, and it's just enough room. But the beauty of it, the point I was making was, you can sit up. It's a luxury I didn't have in the Solitaire. I bought this because you could sit up in it and do something, or change your clothes or whatever.
There's enough height even on your pad, right? I can just do it too, which is nice. But you have to kind of center everything just right. So you're making good use of the space.
Yeah.
You know, but
the one drawback, besides that there's not as much room in it as other tents, is it's not a freestanding tent.
Yeah.
You have to stake it out, and it's all tension based. So if you were to go out somewhere where there was just rocks everywhere, like southern Utah, you wouldn't be able to set this up very well.
Yeah, you'd have to use the rocks and stuff, or trees.
You'd have to be weighing down. I don't know. It just wouldn't work well.
And you would have to do that with all four sides. Yeah.
It would be a hassle. So it's not for everywhere you go. But I'll tell you what, if you want an inexpensive lightweight. Now, I didn't see it on Amazon. I didn't see it for sale on Amazon. They have an updated version of the Solitaire, but they didn't have...
Yeah. I looked for it too.
But I Googled
recently.
it, and you can still buy it.
Can you?
It's not on Amazon at all. At least at the time of this filming.
It may not
Someone's going to jump on and be like, You liar. It's on there.
Yeah, you got to watch what you say nowadays.
Yeah.
But
That's like my puffer coat, you know, it's down. And when I bought it, the company that made it, that's what they made them out of. And then they switched to synthetic.
oh,
And I did a review of it a few years ago, bragging about how warm it was and that it's down. And some guy got all pissed off at me and
really?
jumped on and said, "That's not down, that's synthetic." And he sent me the link, and I went to the link, and sure enough, the company had changed.
Okay.
So I had to make another video showing the tag that it had goose
Just to
down
prove
in
it.
Yeah. So don't get bent out of shape if the information's not correct later when you watch this video.
It's always changing.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are your thoughts on that? I've been running my mouth.
No, you're good.
What are your thoughts on the
just kind of agreeing.
Spitfire?
I think you pretty much said it all, man.
I always
Forrest
say it
Gump
all.
and Forrest Gump, you said it all, man. I don't know. Like I said, I like the color.
You're a lot
it's just
taller
cool.
than me.
It's Eureka.
So how do you fit in there? Do you?
I fit all right on the pad and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of cross-legged
Yeah.
and still fit. But lengthwise, it's kind of. I have to make sure I'm all the way up
Yeah.
towards the top. Otherwise, my feet. Like if I'm on my back, then my feet hit. Size 14s hit pretty easy.
Size 14. I'm an 11.
Which is probably a little big for your height.
Yeah.
But you don't have to deal with this.
I got little feet. That's crazy.
I don't own water skis or snow skis.
Really?
I don't.
I don't either.
I just take my shoes off. All right, it's time to get breakfast going.
Oh.
Going to have some oatmeal this morning. Some Winco instant oatmeal. And this cup is from my mess kit. It has some hashtags in it. Hashtags?
Been online much?
That's funny. A little bit. It has markings in it. I forget the name of them.
That's funny.
And I also need some water from my decaf. I wonder how the coffee is going to taste with the taste of the lake and the iodine.
Hopefully it'll drown it out.
Hopefully.
Mine was okay. No big deal.
Okay. Good to know. All right, the water should be hot enough. Woohoo! I'm ready for this. Maybe start feeling like a human being. A human being? Human being. See if I can manage this. I want half in here, and then half for the oatmeal. Oh! This is almost a GSI advertisement. It's a GSI mug, GSI pot, GSI pour over filter.
Yeah. It's a good brand.
They make some good stuff. I'm gonna spill half of it.
Just gonna drink it black.
Oh, I brought some sweetener.
Oh, okay.
I had some creamer I could have brought, but I didn't think about it.
They have those packets at work. They have those little cups too, but for backpacking purposes, they also have those carnation packets
Oh yeah.
of creamer. I should just snag them each. Keep them for trips.
Yeah, that'll work.
I think they have Stonebay too.
Do they?
I don't mind Stonebay. Some of the other sweeteners have a nasty aftertaste. That one, not as much.
Not bad. Oh, I forgot my spoon again. Be right back.